Hello guys, Oneshot here. In this tutorial I'll show you guys how to do the angle calculation in Aimbot. And how this works is that everything in the 3D world is on a coordinate system like this. And we have a 0 point, we have the point where our player is, and we have the enemy point. And knowing all of this, we can use that to calculate an angle from us to the enemy. But first, to being able to do that, we need to convert this global space into local space where we are the zero of the world. And doing that, it's pretty simple. Just remove ourselves from the enemy. So remove our coordinates from the enemy coordinates, and we get the new enemy coordinates, and we become the zero of the world. So here we have our coordinates, the enemy coordinates. Here's the calculation for that. It's pretty simple. And we become zero and the enemy becomes the new location. So let's see. Knowing this, that we are zero, and knowing the enemy's x-axis and y-axis, we can use 8 and 2 function to calculate the radians between us and the enemy, the radian angle. And we can also convert that to degrees. So here's the calculation. So 8 and 2 with the x value as the first parameter, and the the y value as the second parameters, we get the angle in radians. And then with this, we can convert it to degrees. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, and it lines up pretty good. My drawing isn't the best, but you get it. So also I have a couple of more examples here. And I think we can calculate one of these together here. So let's do this one. So 8 and 2, minus 3 and 2. Then we get the angle in radians, and as you can see here, radians isn't really useful because we're working with degrees. So times 180 divided with pi, and then we get the degree. So, and you can see it works here. We can do it on others as well here, but I won't show that. You guys can try it out yourself. You have the functions here. You can take a calculator and you can do this if you wanna like feel how it works, like do it yourself. So this is how you calculate the yaw. Calculating the pitch is a little bit different. Then we need to use both the x, y, and z. Here you can see I haven't included the z because we're working with a 2D here with only x and y. So to calculate the pitch, it will be a little bit different. We will use another math function here. So I'll remove that and add that math function here. It's acos. So we need to use acos for this because we are going to use the hypotenuse, the magnitude between the local player and the enemy player here. So I have a different scenario here with the z-axis and the x-axis, and I'm not using the y-axis because it's a 2D representation and it's hard to use all the 3 axes. So we need to use, I think it's called the Pythagoras Theorem or something like that, to get the hypotenuse of the triangle, because you can see, guys, it's a triangle here to here, and we need to get this distance, and we have this distance, but we need to get this distance, and then we can use this divided with that to get the angle to this one. So let's see. Minus 2. I'll clean it up a bit because this will be pretty long. And then we need to do that divided with the square root. Can I find it here? Square root of 2 times 2 plus 0 times 0 plus minus 2 times minus 2. And here we have the from radians to degrees. So, and here you can see that this calculation makes it 135. And let's see here. Yeah, here's the calculation as well. Here is the degrees, and we can see, yeah, it's 135. So that's how you calculate the pitch. It's a little bit different from the yaw, but it's pretty straightforward anyways. So in the next video, I will start coding. Yeah, and I will show you guys how to implement this in code and some target selection and stuff like that. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. Bye.